Life often throws us a hard punch. I had one of these thrown at me on Wednesday of this past week. At mid-morning I noticed that I wasn't feeling very well. The symptoms were the usual foggy feeling in my head and an increase in my wobbliness and trying to walk. Being consumed at the moment with the demands of a video creation project, I didn't pay much attention to these symptoms. These often come at me, just at a lower level of intensity. When I measured my blood sugar before the noon lunch, to my horror I discovered a reading of 418. Over 2 months, I have been battling my blood sugar with its vacillations between 200 and 450. Anything above 250 causes my body to start shutting down. This includes loss of vision, double vision, explosion of tremors from the Parkinson's, a daze settling over my mind, etc. But this time, the symptoms were greatly amplified. After lunch, I called my endocrinologist, who treats the diabetes. When I finally reached the doctor, his instructions were to get to the emergency room at the hospital as soon as possible. The retirement community provides transportation to and from doctors' offices, hospitals, etc. When we called them to take us to the emergency room, one of the safety officers came to the house very promptly to take us to the hospital. After a lot of testing, including a CAT scan, along with some medication, the emergency room people were able to get my blood sugar down below 200. They also determined that no new problems existed that could pose danger to me. So about 8 p.m. Wednesday evening, we came back home, greatly relieved to not have to be admitted to the hospital. The net effect of this trip is that now I'm taking 5 diabetic shots daily instead of 2. Among my observations, is the promise of hope to get on top of this blood sugar issue. But so far, given the pattern of blood sugar readings, only minimal success has been achieved with the new medication pattern. The blood sugar readings are bouncing between 125 and 350, instead of the earlier 185 to 450. The fogginess in my mind continues most of the time, along with an increase of pain all over my body. I see Dr. Chadi Riche, my endocrinologist, on Tuesday for the bi-monthly checkup. Then on Wednesday, I see Dr. Wael Riche, my neurologist, for a similar periodic checkup. Hopefully, we can figure out a strategy for solving these issues. Please continue to pray for Claire and me as I struggle to get on top of these health issues that are plaguing my life. Only God can ultimately produce the healing that is needed. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. Now for a quick commercial before finishing off the video.